Hey everybody, welcome to
Hello.
Britpop Reaction, me BP1 and BP2. We are here looking at some actors today, in particular that Americans, now don't quote me on this, but this is,
all of them?
you know, all of them, every single American out there.
Okay.
These are celebrities that were actually British, where Americans seem to, or believed,
Okay.
or may believe,
right,
they are American, but they're not actually American. They're actually British.
because of the part they played, maybe.
How they played, their accent, where they live. They might even live in America, but be British. So yeah, interesting, and we will find out.
Okay, let's see who we got and see if I thought they were.
Yes, that's what I
American
want. It's
yeah,
it's good to see as well. We appreciate a thumbs up on the channel, and do subscribe with us if you haven't subscribed before. We have all sorts on here. All right, let's get involved.
Actors out there who are so good at faking accents that we completely forgot where they came from in the first place.
Yeah.
So today we're calling out 10 celebs you probably forgot were British thanks to their mad dialect skills right here on Listed. Putting on a believable accent is incredibly hard, which is why we've got to give it up to the actors on this list who make it look so easy that we actually forgot they're British. Let's start off the list with everyone's favorite sarcastic doctor known as House, Hugh Laurie.
I'm a diagnostician. I find out what's wrong with people and I fix it.
Hugh has been a staple of the American television screen since 2004, thanks to his 8 seasons playing Dr. Gregory House.
8
so
seasons.
It's really not our fault that we totally forgot he's originally from England.
Now I understand your confusion.
Honestly, if I'd only watched House and never seen him in an interview, I would have never known.
Blackadder.
Next on our list, A-list hottie
Blackadder.
Andrew Garfield is such a chameleon
And
when
again,
it comes
to
to
come
his
from
film
where he
roles
did
that
come
we
from.
instantly bought him as an
Garfield.
adorable American high school student / superhero in Spider-Man.
It's feel like a community service.
And since Andrew has done a number of non-British roles throughout his career, including performances in 2010's The Social Network and this year's Oscar-nominated Hacksaw Ridge, it's only
He even
on
looks
the red
American.
carpet that we're reminded of his
If that's the thing.
I just glazed over the Wikipedia page and hoped that I wouldn't disappoint millions and millions of fans.
Fun fact, Andrew was actually born in Los Angeles, California, but since his family moved back to England when he was just 3 years old, he still counts as 100% British in our books. Next up, Hugh Dancy had us completely fooled with his spot-on American accent while playing Will Graham on NBC's Hannibal.
Looking at plumbers, steam fitters, tool workers.
But it turns out Hugh was born and bred in a city called Staffordshire, England, and before he had his breakout American role on Hannibal, he charmed audiences using his native British dialect in films like Confessions of a Shopaholic and one of my favorite films, Ella Enchanted.
Well, Ella.
No.
You're the first maiden I've met who hasn't swooned at the sight of me.
Lucky for Hugh, he's just as
How
dreamy no matter
funny, I
what
had no
accent he's
idea.
using. Moving on, it might blow your mind to find out that The Walking Dead star Andrew Lincoln is also a native Brit.
You told us to get ready to fight. I didn't listen.
That's right, guys. Rick is actually from England, and you might remember that if you go and rewatch Love Actually, where Andrew plays Mark, a guy madly in love with his best friend's wife.
Does.
Played by
Look at him there.
Don't show it around too much. It needs a bit of editing.
It's not your fault you forgot he was in that movie, considering his most famous scene is one where he doesn't say anything. Next on our list is the ever so lovely Carey Mulligan, who beat out dozens of A-list American actresses to play one of the most iconic characters in American literature.
Is all this made entirely from your own imagination?
Before Carey played the stylish and
I know her
sophisticated
voice.
Daisy Buchanan in The Great Gatsby, she mastered her American accent in films like Shame and Drive. One listen to her posh and elegant British accent, however, and you'll be amazed at her incredible range as an actress.
It's sort of more like audience participation in theatre than I'm used to.
I just want to bottle up her voice, turn it into a cologne, and just wear it, you know? No? Okay. Well, in that case, let's just move on to our next celeb on this list, Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
Then I will break you.
Tom Hardy is one of those actors who becomes completely immersed in his roles, and he's also portrayed not one, but 2 characters whose faces are covered by masks, including Bane from The Dark Knight Rises and Mad Max Fury Road.
The options and opportunities that came along this year were an unprecedented privilege and opportunity.
This is 8
Tom
years
is so
ago.
talented at putting on accents and character voices that we'll probably periodically forget that he's British for the remainder of his career. The next crazy talented Brit on our list is
Yeah,
Christian
of course,
Bale,
good.
who has such a long and varied resume that it's not so surprising that we all forgot he's originally from Wales.
Tell me when it's
Bale.
Then you have my permission to die.
Christian has played all kinds of American roles throughout his career, from
Yeah.
Batman to American Psycho to American Hustler, which is probably why it's
American
genuinely
Hustler,
surprising
yeah.
to hear his Welsh accent in interviews.
What could it be? What's the best it could be? What really interests us about it?
I gotta
That's
say,
not a
I think I
Welsh
prefer his
accent.
Welsh
That's not a Welsh
accent
accent.
whenever that
Not a Welsh accent.
No.
At
that
all.
Sounded really East End, didn't it?
That was East. Yeah, it was London. That was. If he was from Wales, he'd be talking like that, wouldn't he? Or Christian Bale, he'd be talking
Lovely
just like
sing-song,
that.
innit? Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Tundiel, eh? Hopefully you're watching this one. Yeah, there's a few in there. I mean, I think I know most of them. The
Yeah.
Spider-Man guy, I must admit,
Andrew Garfield.
I probably...
Christian Bale, I probably, completely forgot he was British.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I think Tom Hardy's actually got a property near where I actually live. Not that I live in somewhere nice. I mean, we're talking about.
Oh, no.
Tom lives somewhere near the coast, in a very nice place.
Tom lives somewhere awful.
Yeah. We just move on.
Batman voice was. Next up, hunky Daniel Sharman, aka Isaac from MTV's Teen Wolf, is so hot in everything he does that it's almost a crime that he's secretly English as well.
Our stupid teenager pretending to be a man.
I don't know
If
this
you fell
guy.
in love with Daniel and Teen Wolf, prepare to have your mind
MTV,
blown
Teen
because
Wolf.
he's even more attractive with his OG British accent.
I'd started to dream in American when I had to do it for a long period of time, and
Seriously, no one should be allowed to be that good looking and talented and have a hot British accent at the same time. Moving down the list, Sam Palladio pulls off an impressive country accent and singing voice for his role in Nashville.
Palladio.
Can't give me what I want.
Sam was born in Kent, England, but he said that swapping his posh vocals for a southern drawl has been one of his favorite aspects of working on the show.
It's a really exciting challenge.
Yeah,
and,
Nashville, it's
I
a
love working accents.
series.
And background of kind of Tennessee Williams plays and things like that.
And last but not least, thanks to Rosamund Pike's incredible performance in David Fincher's
Oh, yeah,
Gone
she's
Girl,
great.
we forgot she was a proper British lady and not a psycho American housewife.
I write personality quizzes for magazines.
Rosamund originally hails from London, and one listen to
Yeah,
her
she's
sophisticated,
brilliant, I
charming
think.
British
Really good
accent
actress.
will tell you that she put in work for that Gone Girl role.
But yes, it was the happiest professional experience of my life.
Her character in Gone Girl might not have seemed so scary had she kept
Very
a British
British.
accent.
She's very British.
That was absolutely terrifying. All right, guys, now I want to know which of these actors had you completely fooled by their perfect American accent.
Yeah, well,
Sound
I would
off
go
in the
with,
comments, and after that, click.
I would go with Andrew Garfield. I think is the one that I actually genuinely thought was American. Didn't realise it was
Obviously,
British.
there was a young chap in there, Teen Wolf. I don't know of him, but
Never seen
Christian
him.
Bale. Yeah, obviously, one that I forgot. But it's, the ones that, like you say, House doing 8 seasons. That's 8 years, 9 years. I think he did that.
Yeah.
Keep an accent up for that long.
Yeah,
And then,
live and breathe.
I know,
it, yeah.
impressive. But there
you
you go.
Yeah,
That's
enjoy
lovely,
that.
innit?
Absolute fine and dandy, that is. Right, there you go. That's our review. Let us know. A big American audience that watch us, so do let us know in the comments any of those that you were sure was American. Yeah, interesting to find out. We do like these little videos. All right, we will be back tomorrow for another reaction. Until then, it's a goodbye from me.
Oh, goodbye from him. Ta-ra now. We is Britishness.
We are. Goodbye.
Bye.